Hello, I'm Claire Pride. We start with news from Germany, where Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny remains in a coma, while the government says he was poisoned with the nerve agent Novichok. Navalny fell ill on a flight from Siberia to Moscow at first. Moscow resisted his transfer to Berlin. Navalny's supporters have suspected he was poisoned right from the start. Nick Spicer joins me now from Berlin. Nick, tell us more about the government statement on this Kremlin critic, Alexei Navalny.
The statement comes from Angela Merkel, the Chancellor's spokesman, Stefan Seibert, who says that the government finds this event to be dismaying and that there's proof without a doubt that Novichok, the Russian nerve agent, was used, and that they condemn in the strongest possible terms and demand an answer from the Kremlin. Alexei Navalny is now in a stable condition. However, he is still in a medically induced condition. The government says it plans to take the information that it has and share it with European Union and with NATO partners, as well as the Organization for the Prevention of Chemical Weapons, in order to decide on a joint response. And the chemical that was actually used was, of course, Novichok. And that's pretty much where things are. And, we're basically awaiting a response from the Kremlin here in Germany. But I think these are very strong words from Angela Merkel, who tries to keep good relations with Russia. But I don't think you can really get any stronger than coming out and saying you've used perhaps the most powerful chemical in your poison arsenal.
And Novichok, Nick, is what was used on Sergei Skripal in the UK, right?
Absolutely. In 2018, this chemical has a history, if you will. Now, that was actually an alleged assassination attack on foreign soil, different kind of legal situation to what has happened here, because Navalny was allegedly poisoned in Russia but flown here. It's not really a matter of great import at this point. This is a chemical that the Russian scientist who developed says is perhaps the most powerful poison nerve agent known to man. Novichok means the new guy, the new kid on the block, if you will, in terms of chemical weapons. And it is thought that Russia was the only country to have developed it. However, when that Skripal case broke, as you were just saying, Claire, the Kremlin said, well, actually, Western countries have developed it as well, which hasn't been proven. They haven't gone to this Organization for the Prevention of Chemical Weapons I was just referring to sign up saying we have this in our stocks, which is what countries typically do. It is a cholinesterase inhibitor. Now, what that does is basically it stops the messaging going through your body, so your lungs fill up with fluid, you can't breathe. It has all kinds. You have vomiting, nausea, hallucinations. It was, just to give you an idea of its potency, to go back to that Skripal case, 2 GRU, so Secret Service agents from Russia, are alleged to have flown to Salisbury, to the UK, taking the train to Salisbury, and to have sprayed from a perfume bottle on the doorknob of the Skripal's home just a tiny trace amount of this chemical, and it poisoned Sergei Skripal, a former FSB spy for the Russian government, and his daughter, and ended up killing a woman who picked up this Nina Ricci perfume bottle, counterfeit, in a park a month later. Extremely powerful poison, and it appears to have a very distinct chemical signature, and now it's been linked to another opponent of the Kremlin.
All right, thank you very much, Nick. Nick Spicer in Berlin. And we're now hearing the foreign minister in Germany says that they have summoned the Russian ambassador over this poisoning of Alexei Navalny.